Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here, coming at you with another interesting video today. Now, the Christian that I am actually going to be talking about in this video, guys, is a disgusting and morally bankrupt individual. That is right, I used morally bankrupt again. It's my favorite word, especially when it comes to these douchebags in question, guys. I cannot stand any of these individuals. This Christian that I am talking about is another prime example of how a lot of Christians out there think that they absolutely deserve everything. They have to have everything and fuck everybody else. He is another prime example of how a lot of Christians out there think that they know what is best for others. They think that they can basically make decisions for other people, and they make me laugh every time they spit this poison out of their mouths. So let's get into this story that I have for you guys today, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And of course, I thank you all in advance for doing so. Now, the story that I have for you guys today begins by saying conservative congressman opposes Medicare expansion because Jesus teaches that poor people don't really want health care. Now, Representative Roger Marshall, a Republican from Kansas, uses Jesus to justify his opposition to Obamacare by explaining that poor people will reject health care. Just like Jesus said in a recent interview with Stat News, the conservative Christian lawmaker explained why he believes some poor people just don't want health care. He says, and I quote, just like Jesus said, the poor will always be with us. There is a group of people that just don't want health care and aren't going to take care of themselves, just like the homeless people. I think just morally, spiritually, socially, some people just don't want health care. The Medicaid population, which is on a free credit card as a group, do probably the least preventative medicine and taking care of themselves and eating healthy and exercising. And I am not judging, I am just saying socially that's where they are. So there's a group of people that even with unlimited access to healthcare are only going to use the emergency room when their arm is chopped off or when their pneumonia is so bad they get brought into the ER. Boy, guys, this Christian is actually full of shit. First of all, asshole, you're doing the complete opposite of what this alleged sky phantom of yours was allegedly teaching. According to all of you Christians, he allegedly spoke about protecting the poor and that it was easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it was for a rich man to get into heaven. You're not even taking your own doctrine seriously, you stupid idiot. How can you expect a person like me to take anything you say seriously? Especially when there is no evidence to back up any of the bullshit that you are talking about. And by bullshit, I mean your religion and the bullshit that comes out of your mouth when you talk about health care for this country. You are nothing more than a Christian who believes in an empty promise. That's it. You are essentially using this empty promise as a tool to lie and to judge whether or not someone else deserves health care. And the only things that you have accomplished here is showing everyone how morally bankrupt you are. Not only that, you are showing everyone how morally bankrupt and inconsistent Christianity is as well. You do not have a leg to stand on when it comes to morality, and your empathy for your fellow human beings is completely absent. So I hope you are proud of yourself. Now, when it comes to actual facts, guys, I want to share another part of this story with you because it completely refutes what this delusional Christian is actually talking about. Now, will he pay attention to the facts? Probably not. Christians like this never do. Anyways, guys, let's get into what refuted his bullshit. Think Progress reports a Harvard School of Public Health study published last summer shows that Obamacare's Medicaid expansion resulted in improved health care for low-income adults and fewer ER visits. A summary of the study states, and I quote, 2 years after Medicaid coverage was expanded under the Affordable Care Act, in their states, low-income adults in Kentucky and Arkansas received more primary and preventative care, made fewer emergency department visits and reported higher quality care and improved health compared with low income adults in Texas, which did not expand Medicaid, according to a new study led by researchers at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. The findings provide new evidence for states that are debating whether to expand or how to expand coverage to low income adults. Well, there you have it, guys. There are the facts. To close all of this off, he is essentially using a fictitious character to justify denying healthcare to the poor and less fortunate. He is basically saying that this make believe Jesus of his said, and I quote, "Let them suffer. They are animals anyway." I want everyone to be aware of the poison that is coming out of this man's mouth. Things like this are only going to destroy this country, and more innocent people are going to die because Christians like this think that they know better. They think that they know what people want and deserve. It's disgusting. I have said this before, and I am going to say it again. These people, these Christians, should not have positions of power in our government. Look at what they are doing here. Clearly, this is going to cause more harm, and clearly, more people are going to actually suffer if this garbage is actually implemented. I bet that this douchebag's attitude would change if he was in our shoes getting the short end of the stick. I guess that millions of dollars in their pockets is far more important than poor people getting good health care that they deserve. These people actually make me sick.